Hey everyone, Scooby-Doo here with now the fourth installment of my Avengers Wall video collection. Was it a video collection? Well, no, it's just a video, and there's a collection of my action figures. So today we're actually going to do a review of both Hawkeye and Black Widow. The Hawkeye is from the Age of Ultron, and the Black Widow just from the Avengers. I think it was from the original Avengers movie. Not quite sure. Sorry about that, but I did choose her because she comes with two pistols. The Age of Ultron Black Widow, she comes with two like blasters, which were a little bit too big, and a set of batons. So this one I liked a little bit better, so that's why I purchased it. So since we're talking about her, we'll go ahead and look at her first. Her suit is like a vinyl, kind of stretch vinyl suit, so it's a little bit harder to pose her because of it, but it does look very nice. Again, she comes with the two pistols. She also comes with this long rifle. I'm not going to use that in the display though. Same kind of sleeve box and window front. I think the likeness on her is pretty good. A lot of cleavage, that's for sure. It's got the pistol holsters on the side. Not sure exactly how I'm going to pose her yet, but there she is. And then on to the Hawkeye. Now the Hawkeye one, wow, I'm telling you, you get a lot of stuff with the Hawkeye one. Oh, and by the way, with the Black Widow one, you get a couple extra set of hands. They're fisted. And yeah, you don't really get that much with her. But again, with the Hawkeye, you get a crossbow, and then you get an extra crossbow. And then you get a whole bunch of arrows and arrow tips. You get 3 sets of hands. Obviously, you get his glasses. I actually prefer the Hawkeye with the sleeveless suit, but I don't like the ball joint showing at the elbow, so that's why I went with this one. I wish they would have made it more like the Thor. I keep bringing this one up, and how they did the rubber over the ball joints for the elbows. So this is why I chose him, or his style anyways. And again, the arrows, I mean, you get so many of them. I'm not even using all of them because you got to put them all together. And to be quite frank, I mean, unless you're a big Hawkeye fan and you just like little teeny pieces coming in your set, I don't know. It would have been better if they just had all the arrows already in his backpack, and that's just the way it was. But you got to put them all together. You can pose them with him using the crossbow, but the arrow really doesn't stay on very well. So I think this kind of pose works much better. You're that with him like this, we're standing up. Yeah, suit's nice. I don't really care for the long jacket so much, but it does have a lot of detail. The zippers work. The material's nice. And obviously it's a good figure to have if you're going to have all of the Avengers. Alright, so there he is. If you have any questions or comments regarding these reviews, and I know they're not the greatest of reviews. I'm more about building the Avengers wall, but I did want to talk about the figures a little bit before I put them up. Again, sleeve for, well, you can see everything. I'm showing it to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these up onto the wall and see what they look like. And boom, there you go. The 2 new additions to the Avenger wall. Got them kind of posed there and sitting in front of the poster. That's actually both of them in the poster right there. Far out. I think it came out, again, pretty good. You notice too I added the flying M&M here. Whoop. I have, you know, you guys have seen my room before. I got the M&Ms coming all the way across, and then Iron Man pops through, and bam! Let's knock on that one off. It's flying to the ground. It's coming out pretty good. Now, also, you know, too, you can see some red lights coming from the shield down below. I will be talking about that in another video. There we go. I always think it's better to do walls like this or displays like this, and there's nothing against, you know, if you just have the regular glass cases and you have them in there. Those are fine. Those look really good. They're elegant or classy looking. I just kind of like to have, you know, when you come into the room, like, you know, people can look at something like it's actually like there. You know, it's the same with, you know, go across in the Back to the Future diner, and I got Ghostbusters stuff up top and the shadow boxes, and then over here I got some of the Star Wars stuff. I don't have all the lights on with this one, but it's just kind of like you just kind of go around the whole room and you just have the different things. So I think it just adds a little something to your figures other than just having them in display. But again, there's nothing wrong with having them in those cabinets whatsoever. In fact, probably if I would have started over again with as much work as I put into all this stuff, I might have just went with the regular glass cabinets. But I'm glad I didn't, because I like this much better. Plus, it gives you something to do, you know, other than just buying the figures. You know, you can actually gives you a chance to build some stuff and to work on things. All right, so that's the end of this video. We still got the Thor coming up. We also, I'm going to talk about the Captain America shield, and I'll go over how I designed the 3D Deco Iron Man helmet in hand. Make it look more real, like it's really coming out of the wall. Alright, talk to you guys later. Have a good night.